Excuse me mistakenly, I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today.
Hello, my people, and welcome to this special radio talk show about the special voting or by-election in Nimba County. There are two news organizations breaking it to you, the Stage Media and Dubawa. The Stage Media is here in Liberia, while the Dubawa News Group is in Nigeria. There are two news groups working together to make sure that you get the correct story concerning all the stories there that are coming out of the voting process in Nimba County. My name is Seyo Watusi, your special English or Pidgin Liberia English friend. Let's start. In this talk here today, we are coming to you to tell you the kind of things that you will be watching out for. Because the way this special or by-election or voting in process now in Nimba County, there are things that we want you to be watching for you to know so that it will help you to be on the correct track or correct road to get the correct information that coming out of that whole thing. So, for this reason, we come to remind you that the voting is going to happen on April 22 in Nimba County. Right now, 7 people who are running, 1 woman and 6 men. These people, they running and they will take part in the election or the voting on that day, April 22. At the end of it, one of them will win. And that person, when they finish winning, they the one will take the place for Senator Prince Johnson, who died the other day in Nimba County, for which that senator job is open and people are running for it now. Those people, their name here now, who running. Madam Edith Gonglo Ware, that independent candidate mini, and now standing on any party ticket. B. Mark Blowion come from this political party they call CMC, Citizen Movement for Change. Mr. Samuel Koga, he come from the Prince Johnson party they call Movement for Democracy and Reconstruction. Tobo Wonoke Fangalo, he is an independent candidate, meaning also like either where he not standing on any political party. Then Mr. George P. Gompu, he from the party they call Africa Democratic Movement. Then Mr. Matoneke Timba, he come from the party they call Vision for Liberia Transformation. The time for the day voting is coming closer now. April 22, not far from here again. So the people who are always bringing you the fact check story here, they care to really put you on your guard so that you will be able to understand the kind of information, the kind of things that we want you to know. When you understand these things here, then it will help you to make sure that you get the correct story that will be coming out of that place. It will even help you to help other people who will not be able to understand something because there are all kind of things coming. People throwing outside. They're talking it on radio, on the internet, and they put it even in newspaper. So when you understand these things that we are talking to you about now, you'll be able to understand people so they can't lose in the whole thing here. Here the thing there here. Know your voting requirement, which means the kind of thing that you're supposed to have, you're supposed to get before you say you qualify to vote. So something like this here, you really register to vote. If you know that you put your name down to vote, then when play your voting center what they call the polling place, you know them one, you must know it. Know something like this here before the time for the voting will help you know exactly what you ought to do and what you ought to understand and what you ought to believe. Then people will not come and bring some cocoa story to you. Then you just believe it and make it a fool you lost from the way. The other one is you will be able to learn about the different candidates there, all the things what they put on their record, on their paper, what they call the platform, what they say they will do when they win. So all those things when you finish it and they got it, put it all also read it and understand it. This one, when you get it, it will help you so that when anything that somebody say, they say the other person here say it will do, no, then you say, no, that other one, I understand it. The thing when you're talking here is not correct. They call it misinformation. Do not fall for anything. Just take anything. Do not fall for something that they say you hear. For example, somebody will just say, oh, that hell level cheating in that place. So cheating. Then it's not you hear it now, you say, that's true. No. The fact checker then say, no, don't just fall for it. Look behind the story here that you hear. Be watching out for this kind of thing, because something like this here, it can be traced. That what they call politics trace, the people that can be playing. The other thing you need to do is to check, what they call double check, anything that you hear or you see on the social media, or even in the people thing where they put in outside. Sometimes they write social thing that on paper they call political advertisement, even on TV, and they write it all on paper. Check this one and go. To be able to do something like this, find a way to open a folder, some special place on your phone or on your computer where news will come. Because every piece of thing now is going on now. Where you will be able to get news. Then you will go to this particular, anything that you see, you will be able to go to this internet, what they call Google. It can look for information there. Then anytime that you see something that they say, well, you not believe, you put it in a Google, it will help you bring up what the people say. Now, anytime you see anything like video and other things on the internet, be careful. Don't just believe the thing where you see. Look at it. Because why? That when you see that kind of video about a particular candidate, sometimes they will praise that one and say that they weren't able to do, or sometimes they will just spoil the person's name like that. Yeah, that the person here, he doing something was not correct. When you see it, don't just believe it. Go behind it and check first before, because that trade that opponent can do to spoil each other needs. So then there's another thing that people like to do when you see it. They get tricked or some tactic then. They will just put it on and make it. You're not even say able to believe anything. You don't want to even say vote. They call them voter suppression tactics. Don't mean get technique. When they put something outside, it make you to feel so bad. Like something that they say they will put it up. You see it. Say, oh, the immigration people catching people to the voting place, to the voting center, that the immigration people catching people because they say that some foreigner there. And in fact, you will see something else on the internet. They say, the voting here is so easy. Yeah, message here. They will send message and you can vote through the message here, through the particular text message here. Don't believe them just like that. Check behind them Google before, because in the library here, there were no time that people using internet or using text message to vote for voting that we're looking for leader then in the country. Another thing you need to do, once you know all these things here, you understand them, then you will make sure that you lecture your friend and your family people about the thing that going on. Say, oh, the voting that going on, you will see so and so thing on the internet or on the social media. Don't believe it. If it's looking like this, if it's looking like that, because you already get the information about the kind of trick then that the people putting on the internet. Then you tell the people, you will be able to talk it to your people. Then that people then now will be, they will understand it. Then they too will not fall for anything. Like this now, when you understand it and tell all your family members and others, they understand something like this here, then you will not be one of the person who they can or who happen to share all kind of wrong information around what they call misleading content. You will not be like that, because you already know it and you understand it. You finish talking it to your family people and your friends, and they also know it. That way, you help them not to get lost or to not to be doing things that were not correct, be holding information that were not correct. So if like that, we want you to know, if you see any information like that come up, then you ask the particular thing here, who say they want here, or who read it. That way now you check you to look for the correct one. So if you check it now, it's helping you in this way to be able to understand the thing that's going on. If that information is true, you understand the way to go. You know it. Because this thing we're telling you is helping you to make sure that you understand how to look for the correct information, the true information. So the story like that, when you come on, you see whether on the internet, what they call social media, in a newspaper, or somebody even said telling you, you want to find out this particular thing here, where you talking, who says so, and in fact, what place it come from? What place the particular information or story you giving me here, where the me place it come from? That way, you checking now, you checking. It will help you. You check it so you'll be able to get the correct story. And even if you decide one other way, that another thing that you will be able to understand, because they want you to do it all, it's something that you must really do. To share the same information here, you must understand why you're supposed to do this one here. All these techniques we're giving you here, it will help you to understand this thing here. With something like this, when you understand it, it will help you in a big way for you to get the true story or true information from all the 441 then, where are all around, coming from people where you're lecturing, people in what they call on a social media video and even in the newspaper. Now, we want you to also know that there are plenty of stories, plenty of things that sometimes you will see. Somebody will take story and put it up on the social media or on the internet. The first thing, when you look at the story, check what time this thing get, where the person put here, what time it happened. Sometimes the people get it way, they playing tricks, they will go for something what happened way back. They just bring it and put it down. They say that it ain't happening. So that way you will even say check. Sometimes they take that story from different country and put it down. And they say it happening in Liberia here. Or even when it happened in Liberia here, then you check what time the particular thing here happened. Because that way now, like I told you, they bring in some old thing there to try to bring it to the thing that happening today. Then they say that you can see that the thing what we're talking here. Like I told you, so if you know something like this, what time that particular story or information you see now, what time they put it up, what time they put it down, whether in the newspaper, or on the social media, what time concerning voting, when it is mainly concerning voting, when you know it now, because at voting time, so they will go for something that happened way back in voting, whether in Liberia or in other countries. Most time, they can get it to you from different countries. When you see the time that the thing happened, then you know straight that the particular information they put here that's also like not correct. I'm gonna follow it. Some of the tricks that the politician they can also use that we want you to understand. With these things that are telling you about, the poster there about something that happened way back and they put it there. One of the trick or the technique they can use to bring out things and when I even say concerning with that thing, what happening, like the voting, what happening now, what's supposed to happen in Nimba, they bring something when I belonging to it, then they put it up. And you don't know this thing here now, you ready to believe it. That way, you start getting some for news around too. Then that way now, then you also follow them. Well, this is all we have for you. But before we go, please note this fact. These fact checks are a joint production of Dubawa and the stage media in Liberia. Dubawa is based in Nigeria. The donors have no say in this report. If you have a claim and want us to verify it, please WhatsApp us on +231 775 937658. My name is Seo Watosi. We will come your way again. Bye bye.